Back in
Hey,
2020,
okay, this title crazy as hell. This motherfucker say police pull over a man covered in his victim blood, man. I like how
officers conducted a
and we fit get into this bitch game.
traffic stop on a driver who failed to turn his headlights on while driving at night.
Can you put your hands on the wheel, buddy?
I think I see that shit too on the nigga face. I think I see a little blood, bro.
Okay. Hey, I'm Officer Smith. The reason why I pulled you over is you don't have any lights on.
That's all blood.
Are you okay, bud?
Yeah, I just had a nosebleed.
A nosebleed, bitch. You got blood on your hands, your face. It's February 3rd. It's 6 days from my
The
birthday.
officer walks back to his patrol car to run the driver's information. It comes back that his name is Jared Neumann and his license is suspended.
You just got a sign saying that you're going to show up. Okay. All right? And you can keep my pen.
Oh, that's the same shit.
The officer on the other side of the vehicle notices that Jared looks like a crime scene.
What's going on? Why didn't you drive like all over the place?
I had a really bad nosebleed while I was driving. I couldn't really do anything about it.
Nosebleed? Why is it all over your pants too? I think all over the pants. See how it's a weird thing, you know? You're just covered in.
I don't know what else to tell you besides I had a nosebleed.
You got anything in the vehicle you're about? You mind stepping out?
Well, they finna.
All over your toes. It's like you bathed them. Here, just step out. So what happened? For
And
real?
that first cop dumbass, his ass finna let him go. His ass, oh, it's just a nosebleed. Alright, cool.
I got in a fight with somebody.
Nah, he snitching on this,
And
young.
I got beat up.
They probably would believe that shit. They probably would believe that shit if you said that at first. That nigga said that shit after the fact.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, it's no big deal to me. I mean, you beat the hell out of me pretty bad.
Who is this person?
I don't really know him like that. He was just somebody that was arguing with me. Promise I'm fine. I just really like to go to bed because I gotta rest up for work, and I would really just appreciate.
You said you don't have work till Wednesday.
I know, but I gotta.
You don't need 3 days of rest for work.
I mean, I don't get enough rest. I would really just.
You gonna lie, 3 days of rest is valid, gang. Like what? Nigga, 3 days you off, you gonna wanna sleep that whole entire time.
I gotta.
You don't need 3 days of rest for work.
I mean, I don't get enough rest. I would really just.
So you're gonna sleep from now till Wednesday?
No, like I mean, okay, I'm gonna rest up and just
I'm gonna
relax.
appreciate it. I'm gonna have FD come check you out, and that's not a thing. I'm not saying you have to go with them, but they're gonna check your vitals.
Okay.
And they're gonna check everything. Okay.
While they wait for paramedics to arrive, officers find out that Jared has been living in his vehicle for quite some time.
Or I got to tow the car. And it looks like you live in it and you work out of it, so
Yeah.
you able to call somebody?
I'm really not. Can you please like not tow the car?
Police don't get no.
That's what I'm saying. If you can call somebody.
I don't have anyone to call. If you take that car, I have nothing. I'm gonna be sleeping on my side.
I understand that, but it's also a liability on me if I knowingly let you leave with the car and then something happens. It looks bad on me.
It's gonna happen. I'm just gonna pull over in the nearest spot and that's it, you know?
While Jared was being checked by paramedics, an officer received a call stating that they had found his father's body in a parking garage with over 27 stab wounds. This led them to believe that Jared had something to do with his death, but without any further evidence, they were forced to let him go. A few hours later, Jared was pulled over again for driving without a license, and this time, he was brought in for interrogation.
They put his ass up again for driving without a license. They just fucking with his ass. But gay, why the fuck? That nigga he said 27 times he stabbed his dad in a parking garage. Like, you ain't got nowhere to live, so you can't wash your hands, wash your ass, none of that shit.
You hang out with anybody from work?
Not really, I don't know them like that.
No? What do you do in your off time?
I just, like, watch, like,
yeah, he did it. He watch anime. I ain't gonna lie. For niggas, like, do some crazy shit, and then after the fact, you figure out they watch anime, they did that shit, gay. I ain't gonna lie.
anime, like the Japanese anime stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Pokemon?
No, not Pokemon, that's like for 10-year-olds.
He know him, bro.
I don't know, I'm just saying my son used to watch it,
Yeah,
so
like that.
he used to deal with all that Pokemon stuff, yeah.
Tonight, I want to ask you about some stuff, about why you're here tonight and everything like that. But in order to do that, I have to read you your rights real quick, okay? So, today, tell me what happened today.
I was driving in my car, and the police pulled up behind me and told me to pull over and stop the vehicle and place my hands outside of the vehicle so they could see them, and then told me to step out of the car. I think they put me handcuffed at that point, And I asked them what was going on, and they said they would tell me later.
Did they tell you at all why you were arrested?
No,
No?
not at all.
Okay. Not because we got a phone call that people were concerned about you last night.
Last night? What people?
The Delray Beach Police Department.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay.
So it's the day after.
Because they stopped you for your license too, right?
Yeah,
So they told you shouldn't have been driving, right?
yeah.
Yeah. What did they tell?
They gave you a break?
I mean, yeah, they basically, like, I just took the car back because I needed to go to work, and I needed,
so they ain't
like, the
told?
car.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only reason I was driving it.
Right.
But,
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
yeah, I know.
Agreed.
Those officers were concerned. They said that you may have been like in a fight and got hurt or something like that, but you didn't want to report anything. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Do you want to talk to us about what happened?
I mean, I'm okay. I don't really have anything against the person who did that.
And who's the guy that confronts you?
I don't know his name.
How do you know him? Like, how have you seen him
I've just
before?
seen him a couple times. Like, he's talked to me before, like, briefly, but, like, you know, it's...
Gang, what, bro? Like, you getting beat up by random niggas you see on random Tuesdays?
never really, like, good interactions.
Is there something else going on that you want to tell us about? You look like you're upset about something.
What do you mean?
You just
They
look
just
like
be
you
in
got
this
lost in
bitch
thought for a
acting like
second.
they
I just
don't
want to
know
make sure
what
that
the
there's
fuck
not a
like,
missing piece
you
to this that
obviously here for
you're
a
holding
reason,
back
gang.
on.
They not talking to you about
Alright.
your bullshit. Like, they don't care, bro.
The detectives know that Jared's father
got
lived
a
with him in
bed
his
in the
vehicle
back?
before he was murdered. They also know that his
Like,
father
both was
kept
living
tools
in
in the
the vehicle?
vehicle so he could do odd jobs around town. The detectives ask Jared about the tools, and Jared claims they are his, even though he has no idea what he is talking about.
That car that you have, does anyone else drive it?
No.
You're the only one that drives it?
Yeah.
Because there was like some tools and stuff in there. What are those for?
That's for work.
Like I saw. What do you do with those?
There was a painting job I had.
What kind of painting?
What do you mean, what kind of painting?
Like interior, exterior,
Houses.
finishing,
or-
business.
Just,
He finna say, I knew he was finna say one of them options that he gave. You don't know what he talking about, bro.
What is it? This is like...
We're just kind of curious. We're just trying to get to know because we saw all that stuff in there.
It's like-
It almost seems like there's more than one
kind of
person.
like really weird questions. Like,
No, it just seems like there's more than.
And bro, it's so crazy because like he genuinely don't think that they know what the fuck going on. That's why he try to play it off like talking. Like he like, damn, they starting to connect the dots a little bit. I gotta stop talking, bitch. You better get a lawyer.
One person living in the car and stuff like that.
more than one person living in the car.
There's a lot of stuff.
Right. For more than one person, yeah. That was all.
Just you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what is all this for? Why am I being questioned and all this stuff?
Well, there's just certain things that you've been telling us that just kind of don't, like, they're like really easy questions.
Like if people would have started off saying, "Oh, it was from a fight I had at the bar" or some shit, like, no, not the bar. They would have tried to hit you with a DUI. But like anything, bro, you talk about some nosebleed. First you lying. Then you like it's already suspicious and you lying again. Like your ass was caught from the beginning, bro.
That, like, it seems like you're not telling us the truth on, so I don't really understand why
I
you'd
just
be.
feel like, you know, it's like kind of prying into my personal life. You know, I don't know you people like that. Like, what is this about? I mean,
Well, you had a lot of blood on you last night when they
that's
came into
my problem, really.
Right, but when a violent crime happens in Boca, then it becomes our problem because we have somebody out there who
But
might be
I
hurting people.
can't go get the guy for you. I don't know where he lives. I don't know him like that.
Right.
There's nothing I can do about
Well,
that.
sometimes what happens, Jared, is that people get scared and they don't always want to tell us things. We did some research. So, and again,
They talking to his ass like a kid, bro. Like investigators just really like the easiest job, gang. Like you already know what you're doing, bro. Now you just gotta go in there and make them lie on themselves. Once they lie on themselves, you know they guilty.
they don't always want to tell us things. We did some research. So, and again, there may be reasons.
Like him saying we did some research. Like he literally just tried to tell him that he know what the fuck happened.
Tell us things. We did some research.
We know what happened.
So, and again, there may be reasons you don't want to tell us. I'm not sure. You might be nervous. You might have forgotten.
It's just not a big deal to me.
Right.
Just
Well,
take the jail
to you it's not, but to us it is.
Yeah.
So for you to say that it happened on Yamato, we've kind of done the research, and there's a lot of cameras out there, so we kind of know nothing happened on Yamato.
Okay. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I mean,
Where did this whole thing happen? Tell us that.
I didn't already say it?
But I don't think it happened on your motto.
Okay, so where did it happen?
Well, that's what you were there, so so we don't know why you're not telling us everything.
I don't know why I'm even being questioned about this.
Well, because we want to just get to some.
Bro, I wonder what the longest interrogation. Hold on. "49-hour interrogation." I don't know. I don't even know why. Why did I just hold on? I'm gonna search this shit on Google. Hey, fucking Yahoo, that shit ass. "49 hours? That's 10? No, hell no. They say he took like 6, 8 breaks, lunch, and 72 hours. So niggas be in interrogation room.
Even ground
3, 4
about.
days.
Even ground about what?
About what
3
happened.
days.
What
2,
happened?
3, 4, 5
That's what we want you to tell us.
So what can you tell us about what actually happened?
I don't have any more information. I just, whatever I said is what I've said. I don't want to answer any more questions. I feel like I'm being like targeted or something.
The detectives leave the room to regroup and go over the next line of questioning. When they return, they lay it all out on the table for Jared.
We know that you were over by the beach last night. Okay? You're on video at 7-Eleven. Okay? We know...
Man, it's crazy, gang. You like, no matter what, bro. Like, you could have you could be having a normal day, gang. You do some shit like like you in the morning having a normal day, but it get nighttime, you get a thought, you do some crazy shit, gang. You try to run, you try to hide. Everything is on camera, bro. You went to Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Walmart. See your my mic. You went to your grandma's house with cameras and shit. You went to fucking grocery store, like, bought some shit. Like, nigga, you on camera, even at the traffic stop.
I don't know why you're distancing yourself from your dad. You don't want to talk about your dad. We know the vehicle's registered to him. Okay? It's not registered to you. We know that you guys were together in the vehicle a month ago, right? You got arrested. You got into a domestic with him. You were living down here with him. And you're lying and telling us that he's living with his mom somewhere. So there's all these things that you're telling us that you're lying to us about. And I think it's because you're upset with what happened last night, understandably, okay? But you need to tell us the truth about what exactly happened, because you're lying. There's all these things that we know that you're lying about, okay?
What did happen?
That's what we need you to tell us, Jared.
Can you tell me what happened? Because I don't know what happened.
How come you don't know what happened?
Nah, he just want to see how much information they know, bro. He want to see how much. He trying to calculate what they know to see how much jail time his ass gonna get.
What did happen? I don't even know what we're talking about.
I ain't gonna lie, gang.
We know who you got in the fight with. We need you to tell us
murder.
who you got in the fight with. We know the person.
I don't know the person.
We do.
How do you know the person when you were just asking me about them?
Because we're seeing how honest you were going to be with us, and we don't think you're honest at all. And you're nervous right now? Because I can tell.
I mean, I'm very stressed out, yeah.
I know. And I would be stressed out if I was in your situation, too.
So I don't even know why I'm being asked. Who cares?
We just want to know the last time you saw your dad. Because, like I said, we need to get his car back to him.
No, I'm the one using it. He gave it to me.
You don't understand. It's registered to him.
Okay.
By law, he's the only one that can get the car back.
Okay, then he can come get it when he needs to get it.
He won't know where it's at.
Yeah, we need to contact him.
I can contact him.
How?
How can I contact him?
Tell us.
Well, we could try using a phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know a number? That's what I'm asking.
No, I do not.
Give me an idea of 3 numbers we dial.
Bro, this nigga is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, this nigga like, He know he over it. Like, hey, bro, he know he done for.
Do you know a number? That's what I'm asking.
No, I do not.
He talking about I can call using the phone. He talking about something. Well, how would you do that? He said, well, how would I do that? He said, you know his number?
Well,
No, I don't.
we could try using the phone.
Okay.
We could try using the phone.
Okay.
How you gonna do
Do you know a number? That's what I'm asking.
No, I do not.
Give me an idea of 3 numbers we dial.
1, 2, and 3.
That's it.
Yeah, the nigga say 1, 2, 3.
Do you know a number? That's what I'm asking.
No, I do not.
Bro,
Give me an
there's no
idea of
way
3
I'm
numbers
watching
we
this shit
dial.
right now.
1, 2, and
2,
3.
3.
That's it. Do you know where he is right now?
I don't know where anyone is right now.
Okay. When was the last time you saw your dad?
This nigga tell me
When was the last time you saw him?
2, 3.
Well, I'm going to say today.
Today. Okay.
I think it's obvious that you know because all the questions that you've been avoiding today have had some sort of relation to your dad. There's certain things that you've been honest about and certain things that you've lied about, and every single thing that you've lied about has had to do with your dad.
Y'all
Wait, I'm
know what the
confused.
fuck going on,
What are you
bro. Take
confused
his
about?
ass to jail. He know, like.
What is this? What are we talking about?
Your dad.
Okay, what's going on with that?
You tell us.
I would like you to tell me.
The last time you saw him, when was it?
What's going on?
Again, you want us to tell you. Answer her questions.
I would like you to answer my question.
I'm answering a lot of your questions, a lot more than I normally do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just,
A simple question takes a simple answer.
Okay.
I thought you, to be honest, when we came in here, I thought you were more of a man, and I thought you were more of a decent person.
Nah.
But for you to
Now they
sit
trying
here
to make him
and not be
feel
able to
bad,
answer a simple
feel
question
guilty,
for us
feel-
and avoid it, that doesn't say a lot about you.
I'm still confused as to why you're even here.
Because you and your dad got into it.
Last month?
No, recently.
Recently?
Mm-hmm.
What if this individual is your dad?
How could that individual be my dad?
I'm asking.
I'm asking you.
Do you and your dad, let me ask you this, do you and your dad live in that truck together?
No.
No?
No.
So there's none of your dad's stuff in that truck?
I mean, there is his stuff in there.
What is?
What?
What's in the truck that's his?
His stuff. That's none of your business, though. What I do
It
with
is,
my
because
life,
I do this for a living.
I understand.
So it is my business, and I deal in truth and facts too, not BS.
Okay, but still, it's nobody's business what I do with my life.
So you did say that you and your dad live in that truck together? Is that a fact or not a fact?
I'm confused.
Okay, don't be confused. Because again, when you don't want to answer something or you get defensive, you say I'm confused.
Do you guys get like psychological training to do this stuff?
We're not even psychologically training, gang. You just fucking stupid. Like, they ask you questions like, you shouldn't have been talking from the start if you know you did that shit. Like, nigga, they obviously
You're
know.
just talking
Like, bitch, you got pulled over for no license, and they took you to jail. Like, nigga, you didn't think. Like, come on, bro.
like that's really who you are?
Yeah, that is who I am. I'm an everyday Joe, man.
I thought you were a wizard.
No, not Wizard, Joe.
So now you're Joe and not a wizard?
Joe Wizard.
Man, this
You're a
nigga
Joe
got a
Wizard.
fucking Jesus shirt on. Like, and take his ass to jail.
Before they end the interrogation and release Jared, the detective has one more question to ask him.
Do you want to tell us anything truthful before we go?
I mean, not really.
Why not?
Because you people are trying to throw me in jail, so why would I tell you anything?
Well, because if there's something you can tell us that wouldn't throw you in jail,
You're gonna throw me in jail no matter what I say.
absolutely not.
Absolutely so.
If you can give us a good reason as to why this whole
There
thing
is
happened.
nothing I can do from this point. If you have evidence, I'm going to jail. There's no getting out of this.
Listen, Jared, she told you before, there's certain reasons that
She ain't no dummy.
certain things happen.
You finna go to jail.
Tonight, yes, you were driving without a license. We can't do anything about that.
So
You
why
don't have
are
a
y'all
driver's
talking
license.
about him about this shit? Like, he know he gonna
Uh-huh.
The other stuff, if you're giving us an honest reason as to what happened and why it happened, and it's believable, then yes, we don't make up stuff. Like when we talked about facts before, it's the facts. You tell us your facts, and if that matches what the facts are, of course, We don't want to get anyone in trouble for something they didn't do.
But you have evidence against me, apparently.
We have physical evidence.
Yeah,
and we don't know what that evidence is going to prove at this point. And evidence can prove one thing, but when someone else tells us another thing, as she said before about the why stuff happens, that plays a whole load into what the evidence shows.
The detectives were forced to let Jared go after spending nearly 4 hours trying to get him to confess. Less than 24 hours later, Jared would walk back into the police department and ask to speak to the detectives again.
I would like to confess to the murder of my father.
Oh,
again.
shit. I would just
like to confess to the murder of my father.
Okay. I appreciate you coming in and...
Damn, that nigga really took his words. It's like, he took that, what he said about him not being a man, serious. That nigga came in that bitch and told on himself like a stand-up man. Salute.
I'm saying that. I think it's important that we talk about it and go over everything that
take less than 24 hours.
We tried to get into last night, right?
I mean, I think I just had a huge lapse of judgment. My dad, I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for why I did what I did, because there's no excuse for it, but I was very stressed out and unhappy. My dad would constantly disrespect me, and I felt like I was being bullied and harassed, and when I was in jail and prison and around all these like criminalized people, they always talked about how when people do bad things to you, you have to stand up for yourself, and you have to usually, you know, retaliate with violence.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, like, that sound believable, bro. Like, bro, it sound believable. Like, his dad probably was like a bullshit ass dad. Probably beat on him, curse him out for no, like, just like, you know, some drunk goofy shit, gang. Like, this motherfuckers like that, you never know. And like, shit, he probably, you know, he been in prison. He said being around their ass, he get from them. Somebody fuck with you, gang. Like, you know. So he hearing this shit, his dad treating him like this, he get out of prison, oh yeah, I ain't take no more bullshit from my dad. He do something, I'm killing him. That's just what it was. And I ain't gonna lie, I believe that shit. See, it sound more, like, that shit sound believable, bro. But like a nosebleed and a fight, and you don't know his name, and you seen him a couple times, like, nigga, what? Stop lying.
And it's been so ingrained in my head that I was consistently, on a consistent basis, thinking about violence when people were mean to me, and I didn't know how to make them stop otherwise. And then in jail, I would be violent to people who were trying to mess with me, and they would stop. So I always thought,
so in jail, he wasn't even no bitch.
That was the only way. And, you know, when if, you know, my dad would always call the police on me if I got violent towards him, like physically, and then, you know, it just got to a point where I was like, the only way to make it stop is to do this, and I didn't know.
Wait, so he just confessed to first degree murder.
Stop is to do this, and
he said that.
My dad would always call the police on me if I got violent towards him, like physically, and then, you know, it just got to a point where
it got to a
point
like,
the only way to make it stop.
The only way to make this stop is to do this. If it got to a point, and like you took the time to think and realized that it got to a point where it gotta stop, meaning you've been thinking about this, it been happening. You ain't wake up one day, I'm finna kill this nigga. No, bro, you been thinking about that. He just confessed for it. I ain't gonna lie, he probably finna get hit with
this,
it. Cause he definitely did just.
I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what.
He said the only way to make this stop is to kill him. You not killing nobody. Like, that's not his first, well, I ain't.
Person to me, but I don't think, I didn't know what I was like, we were together, you know, about the time it happened. He just, you know, he parks his car in the garage and he goes upstairs to sleep, and I sleep in the car, so we were just near each other. I mean, nothing really, like, happened that made that happen. It's just like something I'd been, like, I just thought of, you know, it's just like kind of just came over me. And, you know, I didn't really see like what, you know, there's just a lot of, you know, there's a lot of like projections of of violence in like media, like I mean, like TV shows.
You ain't no kid, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Don't try to break up GTA and crime shows because you got caught, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Stuff on the internet, music, everything is just so full of violence now, and it just totally, like, I mean, controlled my mind. Like, I just thought that was how you're supposed to.
Okay, get your stupid ass on.
And I just told
Dollar store initially to buy, or
guys, and that's pretty much everything they have. I just told them just to go to sleep.
Wait.
You know, and I didn't know what I was
He stabbed this nigga and tell him to go to sleep, and he laughing.
doing at all. You know, and he fell on the ground at some point, and and I just told him just to go to sleep. And I said no, and he was, I think I started stabbing, popped up.
Yeah, I don't know why I skipped this bit.
He
Wait,
was
he
sleeping,
killed him in his sleep?
and I walked up, and I had a knife in my hand.
He killed this nigga, bro. He killed his dad
and
in his
I think the blanket was over his head, and I pulled the blanket off, and I think I started stabbing him in the, and
nigga started stabbing him in
he was,
neck.
telling me to stop, like, and I didn't,
And then again, you getting stabbed. Like, every time you get stabbed, you feel that shit, bro. And it's like it's not like a gunshot where you get shot, you automatically dead, gang, or like holding on to life, nigga. You get stabbed, you was shocked. Cause first, you just seen what just happened. Second, you know you getting stabbed. Third, you don't know if you finna die or live. Fourth, you panicking, gang. You wanna see your body. Like, you just got stabbed, bro. And like, you get stabbed, bro, it's not like a gunshot. That shit ain't gonna just start gushing right away. Like, it's gonna take a couple seconds, bro. And I feel like you'll lose more blood getting stabbed, bro. And then he said 27 times.
I said no, and
he didn't have no.
I didn't know what I was doing at all. And he fell on the ground at some point, and and I just told him just to go to sleep.
Bro, that nigga killed his dad in his sleep, bro. Stabbed him in the neck 27 times. He fell, and then he stood over him and told his ass to go to sleep.
Fighting, just go to sleep.
Just stop fighting and go to sleep. He was already asleep.
Pretty much everything that happened to me.
What the fuck?
I saw the lights leave his eyes and everything.
He saw the lights leave his eyes. Bro. Hold on, I ain't even finna pause no more.
At some point, and and I just told him just to go to sleep. Stop fighting, just go to sleep.
He was asleep already.
And that's pretty much everything that happened. I saw the lights leave his eyes and everything.
where the knife that you used? How did you get that?
I bought it from the dollar store.
That day or earlier?
That day.
What
Earlier that day.
First degree murder, he just admitted to it, gang. Just up with.
What dollar store?
On Federal.
He bought that knife
I
in
bought,
the morning,
like, a bunch of trash bags and
some gloves. Yeah, bro, he playing the shit out
and
that
some gloves.
Okay. When you went to the dollar store initially to buy the knife, is that what you were thinking about?
Well, that's why I bought the knife, yeah.
To kill your dad?
Yeah.
He just, oh man.
When did the idea first come in your head?
Well, the day before, I think it was it was the same day.
Same day?
It was the same day when I was working. I was holding a sign for my job, and that's when the idea kind of happened. Oh, it was really just a lot of.
Bro, that nigga was at work and he just automatically start thinking about killing his dad.
A lot of selfishness, and misunderstanding like things. Like in all.
I'm trying to see what he get hit with. I don't know.
Jared
said a couple other things, but I don't remember. But that was really it. Very cruel to me. And I probably said a couple other things, but I don't remember. But that was really it until he passed away.
Jared was charged with first-degree murder because it was very obvious that he planned the attack on his father.
Oh, so yeah,
Jared
he did get hit with first
would take the case all the way to trial.
That nigga went to trial for this dumb shit.
Brought the knife because you planned to kill your father, right?
Right.
That's him? like in self-defense. Get your dumb ass on. There's no way that's him though. That
Jared
nigga got fat. His hair got
was
long.
charged with first-degree murder because it was very obvious that he planned the attack on his father. Jared would take the case all
Got
the
a
way to
mustache
trial.
and shit.
And on this statement,
They got
you said-
facial hair. God,
Jared would
nigga,
take the
what
case all
fuck? I thought this was a different person, gang. Look
Wait
at
to
his
trial.
hair,
and
facial.
on this statement, you said brought the
Nigga
knife,
fat and shit.
planned to kill your father, right?
Right, like in self-defense.
Oh, so you can kill your father in self-defense is what you bought the knife for.
I wanted to protect myself, yes.
So you planned out this self-defense where you were purchasing a knife
Bro,
in
you
anticipation
shut
of
up,
self-defense,
gang.
If I needed to, yeah.
right? And you bought trash bags in self-defense?
Yeah, I did. Well, no, I was thinking if that happened, I would, like, I was, like, stupid, and I was thinking there was, like, a way to, like, hide this body, but it wasn't.
He is literally on the stand. He is getting himself more years every time he say a word, bro. He's on the stand on his trial case, snitching on how he planned self-defense on killing his dad.
Right, you're gonna hide a body in self-defense too? That's part of your plan?
Well, if I kill somebody in self-defense, I don't want...
Gang, self-defense is not planned. Like, you don't plan to wake up and get punched by the next nigga in Walmart. Like, you don't plan to wake up and get shot at by the ops. Like, you don't plan to get fucking bit by a dog or... Like, you don't plan to get hit by a car.
Like, you know...
You gotta hide this body somewhere, right?
Yeah, it seemed like I did.
You bought gloves to defend your...
Yeah, he got hit with first degree.
If I had to, like, defend my...
rest of his life in prison. Jared was
Hey,